The family of a woman murdered Sunday night is trying to make sense of what happened. Dallas police say the victim and the suspect, who is in custody, knew each other, but the family did not elaborate on how.
A close family friend did not want to do an on-camera interview, but shared pictures of the mother. They say she leaves behind an 8-year-old child.
It's a little unnerving, of course, just seeing the scene, seeing the detectives out there, you just kind of wonder what's actually going on. So you don't ever want to see that in your neighborhood.
She leaves behind an 8-year-old son.
Even when I told him she passed away, I had to tell him like 10 times, because he like, "No, Papa, call my mama. He's mama's baby."
Around 10:30 p.m. on August 27th, Dallas police responded to an accident near Love Field in the 3700 block of Inwood Road and Fairfax Avenue, near Lemon Avenue, for reports of a fallen tree and power lines in the area. Upon closer inspection of the area, police would quickly determine that they were in fact dealing with a shooting, not a crash, locating the body of an unresponsive woman in the driver's seat.
The video you're seeing right now is from earlier this morning. Police say evidence at the scene points to a shooting and not a crash. Here's what one person said they saw.
And suddenly I hear something like a thunderstorm. So I thought I thought that it started raining or something, but then I heard my neighbor running outside. So I went outside. The first thing I saw, there was like somebody on the ground right there.
The victim was identified as 29-year-old nursing student Chapeera Lee, a mother to an 8-year-old son. She was sadly pronounced dead at the scene. A look into the case would quickly reveal that Chapeera was shot by a male driving in another vehicle, who was also taken to a local hospital with minor injuries and was treated and released. The individual was quickly identified as 32-year-old Cortez Newt. Detectives do not believe this was a case of road rage and say Chapeera and Cortez were in fact acquainted with one another. The Dallas Police Traffic Unit conducted an investigation and, based on physical evidence, deterred the incident as a shooting, and the homicide unit took over the investigation.
As I was rolling up Inwood, they had the street blocked off already here.
Well, Monday, utility crews were making repairs at an accident scene where Dallas police say 29-year-old Chapeera Lee was fatally shot around 10:30 Sunday. A downed tree and debris remained as evidence of the violence that took her life.
Poles down, the tree was down, car was in pieces. I mean, all you can see was the rear end, and that was about it.
Says Andrew Zalade, who lives around the corner from where Lee was murdered. Dallas police say they responded to what they originally thought was an accident call on Inwood Road near Lemon Avenue, a little over a mile from Love Field Airport. First responders found 2 crashed vehicles, and Lee, one of the drivers, had been shot.
Pretty awful. I had never seen a car smashed to bits like that before, almost like it didn't exist.
A look into Newt's criminal history revealed he had previously been charged with robbery and has a violent history of assaulting another woman back in April. Chapeera's family confirmed that she and Cortez knew each other for just a couple of months, but were not involved in a romantic relationship. What exactly went wrong? Shocked and confused, her family is still trying to process the reality of it all.
The victim's family is still mourning the loss of their loved one. Meanwhile, the father of the victim says that she and the suspect were not in a dating relationship at the time of the shooting.
You couldn't take that smile off her face. Like the love she showed my grandbaby, their birthdays was 5 days apart. So, just close. She didn't deserve this.
It's a heartbreak her family wasn't prepared for. 29-year-old Chapeera Lee lost her life after being fatally shot about 10:30 p.m. Sunday. She leaves behind an 8-year-old son.
Even when I told him she passed away, I had to tell him like 10 times, because he like, "No, Papa, call my mama. He's mama's baby."
Dallas police say they responded to what was originally called in as an accident on Inwood Road near Lemon Avenue, but then first responders found Lee shot in the car she was driving. They say 32-year-old Cortez Newt was driving another car, and detectives determined Newt was the shooter. He's charged with murder.
I never seen that man a day in my life. She just, was talking to him, I guess, a couple months or something. and she wasn't. She at the time that they weren't together.
Court records show Newt's criminal history includes abuse against women. He was already facing charges for allegedly punching and hitting a woman back in April. Dallas police say Lee and Newt knew each other but would not elaborate. Marlon Bates says the relationship between his daughter and the suspect wasn't serious, adding that Lee was trying to stay away from the suspect.
She didn't want to talk to him, and I guess no wasn't an option. I don't know what he was thinking.
Bates says now they're focusing on the burial.
Everything is on the family right now. It wasn't no insurance or nothing like that. We gotta find a way to bury her right now.
And raising her son.
We got an 8-year-old little boy that we gotta make sure he ain't gonna see his mama no more. So he ain't think about that.
32-year-old Cortez Newt is being charged with murder, but police have not revealed any further information about what may have led to the shooting. Dallas County jail records show he was booked into the jail the morning of August 28th, but no bond has been set. The case remains ongoing.